I stand by the fact that squares are cool. I mean, have you seen waffles or brownies or cheese slices, Borg cubes or tiles? Some of my favorite things are squares. I don't love the Borg, but it is an interesting plot line. And if my first easy sketchbook exercise didn't convince you that squares can be fun, this one might, because I want to do a second one that I think is a ton of fun. Grab your watercolors and give them a good spritz. For this one, I also want you to choose 3 colors. This exercise is going to be broken down into 2 main steps. The very first one is we're going to fill our entire page with squares. But each one, I want you to make sure that you incorporate all 3 of the colors you chose. I know that putting 3 different colors together can be a little bit scary because they can oftentimes create a muddy color when they all mix together. However, if you keep them a little bit more separate, it'll help them stay so that they're not just mud and instead you get the fun mixy colors. But I also want you to keep in mind that even if they do make a little bit of mud, it's okay because sometimes those more neutral colors help the other colors pop even more. I mean, look at this. This is mud, but it's pretty mud. Then before the next step, you want to suck up any extra puddles of water that you have, and then we want to let it dry or make it dry. And then once your first layer of squares is dry, you know what we're going to do? We're going to add more squares to this. On every single one of the squares I made, I'm going to make a smaller square on the center of it. And for mine, I'm going to keep using the same 3 colors I used in the previous layer. If you're worried that your same 3 colors are not going to stand out enough, you could always go with another color that's going to pop a little bit more on top. Is it just me or does this look like a really neat quilt? I feel like this one would be perfect for a springtime nap.